only.
All right, today is supposedly the day that I finally get the window replaced on my BMW. It's about darn time.
Only one step.
You can probably hear that plastic flapping around back there on the broken window. Cut that close, 1 o'clock on the dot, just on time. 1 o'clock with you guys, BMW?
For the 5:45?
Yeah.
Heartbreak, one step ahead of misery.
Got that taco time, veggie soft taco. It's kind of a burrito. Don't know why it's called a soft taco.
Only.
All right, so they finished putting the window in, but I had an aftermarket tint on it, and Safelite doesn't do tinting, so I had to go up the street to a tint shop. They said maybe an hour, and then I'll finally be done with this whole window thing, and I can move on. All right, finally got the window replaced, and I can move on to other things.
I'm only.
And I have one last service step in this pain in the ass journey. So my window has been replaced. You can see that that's all nice and tinted. But I have one more problem walking around the vehicle here. I'll show you. So you can see my headlight assembly is taking on water. So I had to order another one to get it replaced, and the part is in, so I'm at the shop to get it fixed now.
Awesome. Hey, sorry about that, man. I didn't realize it was on the schedule, and I didn't realize it would have. It was.
Well, that didn't work out. I thought that I was going to get my headlight in, and if it's done quick enough, I was going to shoot over the pass to Chelan real quick before it snowed. But they're short a guy because he got hurt, and they can't get me until next Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Back in the vlogmobile. We're headed down to Magnuson Park, which is on the Seattle side of Lake Washington. Magnuson Park is an old Cold War era naval base, and this right behind me with the boarded up windows I believe was the barracks, and they've been working slowly to convert a lot of this into housing.
One step ahead of heartbreak, one step ahead of misery.
Ooh, last one. Little info on what they're doing here. I'm gonna look it up and find out, but it is from Mercy Housing, as it says on it. So maybe this is going to be like a low income or a senior housing or something. Behind me right here is one of the many hangars on this base, and they continue straight down this road here and then another road back behind here. And I was just told that down at the far end of this road, they've actually installed a high school now.
One step ahead of misery.
I'm standing outside of one of the hangars, and there's a door right there at the window. I'm gonna go take a peek and see if we can see anything inside.
To be the same old fool for you I used to be.
It appears to just be empty.
I'm only.
Now, Seattleites love their pets, and especially they love their dogs. And no Seattle park would be complete without a special area for your furry friends. Now, I'm no authority on the issue, but I used to have a couple of little puppies, and we'd take them to dog parks all the time. And this was the largest dog park that we found. This area here is for larger dogs or just any dogs. And I'd say it's about probably a good 3 acres of open space. This area right here is the small dog park. And unfortunately, nobody's here with their small dogs, so I'm not gonna be able to show you them at play. But just know this is the area, and then where I'm standing in and all back there is the big dog park. And then at the far end of it down here, you can walk straight through and out that end, or you can go right down here, and it's a dog walk that's fenced in on both sides that goes down to Lake Washington, and then the fences continue out into the water so you can walk your dogs down there and they can go swimming. All right, back in the car briefly, and we're driving right next door to Sand Point, which was the original park until they added Magnuson, and the two are connected by a road near the entrance, so it's real easy to get there, or you can just walk over if you want, but I'm carrying all my camera gear and I want to bring it with me. So I'm officially at Sand Point Park now, which, like I said, is linked to Magnuson, so it's kind of like they're the same park. But if you want to get down to the waterfront, you go to Sand Point and you park right by the water. Water's right there. Now, right behind me here is what I think was kind of a bunker, but I think more than just a bunker. I think it was like a transport tunnel to where they could come out and defend the beach if they were being invaded from the water. And you can see, I'll go down there. Now you can see that I'm in this protected area, and there's a door right there. See, and it's all buried under the ground here with the base back that way. So I'm totally speculating here, but what I think is that they could come out through those doors right there, and then they have this protected covering, and you'll see right over here, there's this wall. So I think you could come out and peek over the edge and shoot at enemies storming the beach. Now, I know I'm using my imagination here, and that may not be the case, but it's what it looks like to me. And then these are the big steel doors right here that I'm talking about. And you see it's all locked up. But I can just imagine the naval soldiers coming out through here to defend the beach when the Russians would come storming in during the Cold War, which fortunately never happened. Climb over this bank and go storm the shore. Like I said, I'm right down by the water, so I want to take you guys down there and show you Lake Washington, and you'll see that you can look right across the water over into Kirkland, and if you look far over to the right, you'll see the 520 bridge that leads you into Bellevue, Redmond, and Kirkland. Normally I would have ended the video with that B-roll scene with the drone at the park, but I wanted to show you guys really quickly where I'm having dinner tonight because this place is absolutely amazing. It's right here behind me, and it's called Aloha Ramen on Lake City Way in North Seattle.